going on, people? It's your boy Theo. This is Shakedown and this is the 50th episode. So I've got my man Adrian Reynolds, aka DJ Rayden, in the building. And yeah, this is just a big thing we was going to do. We've been talking about it for a while, planning it for a while. So I apologize in advance, that we couldn't get the episode out as quickly as we could do. But we are here now. We are here to do Shakedown. And yeah, so without any further ado, let me first introduce you to Adrian. Adrian, tell the people who you are, where you from.
Yo, you know what? It's been a long time. Let me start. It's been a long time to do this. Very long time. We've been talking about from what? Ever and ever to do this. Anyway. So some people may know me, some people don't know me, but as they know, I'll introduce myself. My name's Adrian Reynolds, aka Rayden, aka Loverman. I'm not Shabba, but Shabba. I like, let's spread love, man. That's what it's all about, love and life and everything else, because life is too short. As people can see in this mad world we're living right now, you have to keep it above waters. And as I say to people, life is like a roller coaster. Life can go ups and downs, twists and turns, but you have to enjoy life.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy life while you have it, man. There's many obstacles around. Try and block your way, but always conquer them. Go over them, and you succeed. You'll succeed, anyway. But yeah, so yeah, I'm an all-rounder. Been working in the NHS industry for about 15 years now.
Long time.
It's a joyful job. There's a lot of things you can do and other opportunities you can do in the industry, especially in the imaging department where I work in. And I enjoy working with my colleagues, like working with Theo. It's a process in life, working in that kind of industry, because as I keep telling people, you don't know who walks through those doors, so you have to be prepared who you come across and then how to present yourself to patients and staff and colleagues and everything else. And I'm a DJ as well. I do DJing and stuff. I was DJing last night, maybe I got bag on my eyes, but I'm good. I'm good. That's how I take off the glasses, so I just want to look directly in your eyes. Look directly in your eyes, peeps.
Come that bounty killer. You need to my eyes. Tell me what you see.
You tell me what you see, yeah?
If you know, you know.
So you have to know the process, but yeah. One thing is what I really enjoy is music. Music is my therapy, and
it's everybody's therapy.
Yeah, deep in my therapy.
It's
my drug. That music's my drug.
Yeah.
Without music, for me personally, but it's just one of those processes. I just love it.
So what was you? So we're talking about music, right? Yeah. What did you grow up listening to? Who did you listen to?
Oh, jeez. My granddad used to play one guy every time. He's either Fat Domino or Ace Cannon. These are some artists. I mean, just look up on YouTube. You might can see up. Ace Cannon. He used to play saxophone and everything else. And Fat Domino was a guy who used to play piano and sing all the blues and everything on. In my household, Mum was like playing like Lovers Rock, like Sandra Cross and Louisa Marks. There's so many, Janet Kay, all those Lovers Rock songs. I used to grow up, and plus gospel as well, like going to Sunday school and everything, just singing all the well-known gospel songs, and those are songs that I grew up with and sing along and everything. And then as time goes by, you get to know other songs and stuff.
Oh yes, yes.
You can't beat those stuff.
Nah.
You can relate to it.
Nah.
As I say, you're gonna enjoy. My motto is from Abba to Shabba.
Abba to Shabba.
That's my motto.
That's my
motto. You can take it if you want, but just remember where you leave first. Abba to Shabba. That's me. Yeah. That's me. I'm an all-rounder. I can play music, all type of genre. I don't care what it is, as long as you can relate to it and stuff, and it's life.
So what got you into DJing from music?
watching my uncles and things on TV. Oh, I'll give you a joke. I remember it was in the 80s and Grandmaster Flash was on TV.
Oh my days, Grandmaster Flash.
And
back in
I saw him scratching, doing like the coffee. I was like, whoa, what did I do? I picked up my granddad's vinyl, placed it on the record there, put it on. No one say it's not a direct drive, it's a belt drive. No, you can't really pull up. I'm there watching him go, and I heard the song playing. My granddad coming. Hey boy, yo, you like my shit? Dick, get your hands off me recorder. I said, oh my gosh, I got beaten.
Oh god, the beating back then.
But it never stopped me doing music.
No.
Never stopped me doing music. And then I remember my mum bought me a drum kit. I must have been about 6 or 5, fuck is me. I was upstairs, bam, 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 just going on. My mum was like, hit it, got rid of it. But
at
then,
6 years old?
because she couldn't take the noise. So then, that got me into doing music and stuff. Then I started playing drums in church and stuff, doing all the rudiments in church as well, playing drums in church. I used to play clarinet in school. Even when I got secondary school, we used to be of drumming and stuff, and we used to sing songs and stuff. I think my music class was a bit like Sister Act 2. Because we just like to rap.
Yeah.
I played music, but we don't music, we do music, but we was like, who could do the best rap? And I used to do the beatboxing and everything, and then the girls versus the boys, and them times, it's just fun. It was just really fun, you know, and the process of doing it. And now my dad plays sax now.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he plays in the band called the New
My dad plays bass.
Okay.
Plays bass.
Yeah, so you might know my dad. You know,
Probably.
Yeah, so my dad plays saxophone for a band called the New Blenders. They perform sometimes at the Centennial Centre. Yeah, but music is a thing for me, man. Seriously. Music's a thing for me. I love it. I really love it, man. I love it.
So what are you listening to right now? Who are you listening to right now?
Oh, tough question, you know.
I came prepared.
Tough question. Who am I listening
This is Shakedown.
Who am I listening to now? Boy, you shake me down. It's hard because, you know, the industry's so hard. It's like, I don't have a particular artist nowadays because everybody sounds kind of the same.
That is one thing because to me, the way I feel about music as well is just that anytime that there's like a style or there's like a vibe or a certain thing that people do in a recording studio, because not many people know this, that I got a few days worth of work experience in a recording studio. It was called Earth Studios. It's the same studio that the likes of UB40 recorded in. It's up in Lascelles, and I spent a few days down there when I got to record a track and everything else. I must have said this story before, but it's like, if you guys don't know that, but I wanted to kind of mention that. So I learned how hard it really is in a recording studio. Like it's hard making an album because it takes more or less a space of a year and a half to actually get it done. But to do a single, some artists can do it in a matter of 15 minutes. If they know what they're doing in the studio. If you got somebody that you're working with and you're trying to collaborate with and you're coming up with ideas and everything else, some people work to time limits. Some people can take a while to get things done.
There's a lot of layouts, there's a lot of laying.
There's a lot of things that have to be going through and whatnot. So I know what it's like to actually do something in a recording studio. And I've learned then, at that time, my taste in music was changed. Because I learned to listen to music so differently, because I have to know what it's like in the studio. I have to learn they're doing, why they're writing it, why they're doing this part in the why they're saying this part in the lyric, why are they doing this beat, and sometimes I look at what they're doing producer wise and thinking they could have done this better, they could have done that better.
It's like I did study music in college as well, and it was one of my BTEC music I did.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget the lecturer said to us, everybody's a big group. If you don't appreciate other people's music, why are you here?
Yes.
And do you imagine 20 people in the room, next day, 2013, people dropped out because they're thinking, oh, the thought to be just this and just that, and in the process, but
because they're growing up with what they know.
Yeah,
that's the thing. They're growing up with what they know, and I did that myself until the day that I went into the recording studio.
Yeah.
I did that myself, and what happened with me is that, like, at that point I started to think, okay, I can only just like R&B, hip hop. Yeah. But I learned to like dance from an early stage where you kind of keep that into yourself, because if you told somebody that you like dance music or you like pop music, people are like, what are you doing? You get a clip round the head. You get more stars for it.
You know what? I tell you something.
And then what it is with me, really, I just wanted to learn the different kind of genres of music. So, and one of the things I actually done as well that kind of is like, I love dance music, for example, and I listen to people like Freemasons. I'm a big fan of the Freemasons. It's a band, not the cult. So you need to go, if you haven't listened to Nothing But a Heartache, it's one of my favourite songs. Go on YouTube. There's so many songs that they've produced over the last 10 years, over the last decade, to be honest, and they've done some really brilliant stuff. It's actually made me name the show Shakedown, because it was one of their albums, and it's kind of inspired me to do this show. So that was what I wanted to kind of mention. In regards to what I was trying to say in the first place, is just that I learned to listen to dance music. I would listen to rock music. I would listen to dancehall was always there, but I kind of understood things in terms of how it was done, and in terms of like reggae as well. Like me living in Jamaica, I've been to Bob Marley's house, and I've been to where he's buried, and every time I'll always go there, like, you hearing Bob Marley and everything, it's still as fresh as ever. So when you hear all this stuff, it's got to have that sort of power that can grab you, you know. So that's what I try to do. I try to listen to anything that I can do, when I kind of think to myself, okay, I can feel this. I can feel the vibe about it. I can sense it. And you know what? One of the interesting things though about music is, you could go to somewhere new, somewhere drastic, and you would hear a song that you never even thought about listening to and everything, and all of a sudden, the wave and the vibe that comes before it is, I think. I mean, I'll give you an example. A few years ago, I went to Glasgow when I was working at McDonald's, and I went to Glasgow Central Station, the train station, and Bridget Mendler came on, and she came up with a song called Ready or Not, and you know, for those who don't know who she is, she was a Disney Channel star, and she's most recently on Happy Mary whatever. That was a Christmas show that was on there. It's on Netflix right now if you're interested in looking at that. But yeah, I listened to that song and I was like blown away with that song, because then I like wanted to download it. I wanted to hear it because I could feel the vibe about it. It's just something that, you know, you can get behind and everything, and that's the kind of music I go through, and something that I know I'm gonna get behind. Not something that everybody else is listening to and everything, because I can't understand why they would like it, but they like it. Each to their own, you know what I mean? I just like to try and dissect it myself, I have to kind of listen to it, and you know what, my music's so broad. It's unreal.
You have to be really broad in this type of industry now of stuff. You have to be really awake on certain things and how music is in this industry. You just have to be really open-minded on certain things. Seriously open-minded. But as I said, music tells many stories for people.
Oh yeah, it does. It does.
Tells many things, in many ways. There's always a song. Somebody can actually listen to it and then go, I remember there's something, the first time they heard it or where there was. If you hear them, especially the old ones.
The old ones.
They can just say, I remember that song, I remember even that this and this happened there.
Yeah.
You start having all flashbacks and everything else and thinking, oh man, I really enjoyed them days. Enjoying this and enjoying that. But music speaks a lot worldwide for everybody. As we do this Shakedown, talking to you older people out there, you all know what music do to you. It moves you, it can make you feel happy, sad. It can put you in different moods. As I say, that's what I always say, music is a therapy in different ways of people's lives. So it is one of my it's one of my process anyway. It's one of mine, so
Okay.
Yeah,
So like so you obviously you DJ a lot, and you went to you done parties and clubs and everything. What's the most enjoyable part of it?
Just seeing everybody dancing and enjoying themselves and singing along. That's the most process and what it's like.
Because like you get a lot of girls coming up to you and saying like, "Well, I'm DJ." What? Play a little something. Play me a little something.
I'll give you a sample. The reason why I just took the phone out and I can show you what to do. They always go, "You got this song?" Right in my face. I'm like, try to read. That's the new version now. They always show me on your YouTube account, or the Spotify account, or some SoundCloud account. Them free. They go, "Hey, I know DJ, you got these songs right in my face." I said, hold on. I said, and I look away. Yeah, I got it. Play it now. I was thinking, and sometimes, if I'm playing, like one particular, if I'm playing R&B, I could be on the second track, just playing like a couple, and I said, nah, switch it to this. Thinking, damn, I can't. My name's not DJ Switch. I can't just keep, Sometimes I'm thinking, I'll play it, at the end of the day, it's for you lot,
Because most DJs, because I know most DJs, right, they tend to have this flow of the way that they're doing things.
Yeah.
And they try to like get it to the right beat, and then they have to try and connect it, and then sometimes they bring the first 10 seconds of the song, and just to tell them what's coming next, and you're like, come out of it, and then they just like do.
It's called a tease, it's the teasing, and then like if you're playing a song, and then you feel persistent. Now if you're playing, there's one mega tune try to come to my head now, so you can play. I've been a man now that's gone out of Simmer. Who's dedicated to me?
Oh my
God. How can I? And I rush past, and then you go, not here, and then bring it back, so you're thinking, I didn't not here go with it.
Yes.
So it's a bit of a mix.
Yes.
You can just mess around with people, and then with the tune, and people just mix it around, and people can think, alright, Sean Paul's coming in soon. So you can just go so you can just mix it around, and it's just about entertaining, keeping everybody going, and people stuff. Like one thing I like doing, one of my personal things, I like doing mashups. What mashups is you can take somebody's vocal and put it on a different beat. So it's not their exact tune.
Mashups are like interesting, because I remember Kiss used to do that. They used to do mashups thing. Yeah. And one of the best ones I've heard was when they did Eminem and Britney Spears. They're never gonna work together on a track, believe you me.
I've heard it before.
But like I heard that, and like they done So Britney Spears is "You Drive Me Crazy," along with the Slim Shady, the real Slim Shady.
Yeah.
And I remember hearing that. I thought, okay, that's actually kind of interesting the way that they did that. The way that they did that. They
there's loads.
Yeah, there's loads. Obviously, there's loads. I mean, there's loads. But like, it's not really. Not many people actually do them kind of things right now. But like,
it's out there. It's but some people thinking, why did you put that with that? Or how did you put that with that? I remember a couple of years ago, me and my other friend, we do teaching, DJ, like show people basic DJ teaching at a hostel, just show them some new thing. And as I said, my motto was from Abba to Shabba. And this one kid,
this
one kid goes to me, if you keep saying that, prove it to us that you can put. I said, prove what? He goes, well, if your motto is from Abba to Shabba, why don't you put Abba with Shabba?
Ah.
And I'm like, I start laughing at it. And in my head thinking, boy, this boy got me on a challenge. I know I'm not letting this down. And you know what? I actually did it. I ain't gonna play it to you, but I actually done it. I actually got it. I still saved it. I did it there and then, and I recorded it and I saved it. And to this day, don't ask me how I did it. It was with Mr. Loverman, Shabba, with Abba's song.
Take a Chance on Me.
No, Dancing Queen.
Dancing Queen. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I looped the Dancing Queen. Mr. Loverman, Mr. Loverman.
Oh, that's how Henry is still.
Mr. Loverman, Shabbat. I just kept it going. And I kept it looked at, and then everyone like this.
That's mad.
And I said,
that is mad.
And then that's went. Anyway, and they all clapped. They go, and the guy goes, I never thought it would go, but it did go. I said, it went. And then my colleague down with me went like this. Only you, Rayden. Only you. Only you. Seriously, I've done so many that I put Michael Jackson on Bashment and everything else. I put alright, it's like, you know, I don't know if you all know Next Too Close.
Yes.
And the fingers go. So what I did is looped. And what do you feel I put on it? What sounds like that?
The only song I can think of is Queen, Another One Bites the Dust.
Oh, there you go. So what I did, I looped Next instrumental and I put Queen vocals on it.
Ah.
So I made it like an R&B type of Another One Bites the Dust.
Do you know something? Like, I know you mentioned Queen. I mean, I've watched Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah,
I watched it twice. I actually watched it twice. And I remember the first time I watched it, and because I didn't know about Freddie Mercury growing up and everything. I didn't know about Queen a lot growing up and everything. But I sat down and I watched the film because everybody was talking about it at the time. And I was blown away with what they were doing.
Yeah.
Because
especially that song, Bohemian Rhapsody, the way they done it.
Yeah, but
I was like,
no, because you know what? No, I've watched the film, as I said, and then I've gone away and I sat down to hear Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
And I took it all in as I was saying. I thought that is a masterpiece.
Yeah, of course.
That was a masterpiece.
Of course.
The way that Freddie Mercury was so involved in that song, because that was himself explaining himself, and the way that the way that it was conducted, because it was obviously it's done in 3 parts.
Yeah, it was.
It was done in 3 parts. and they spent so much time making that song, and especially when they done the upper part as well, because they sang it so many times. They say it so many times. What they done very cleverly is that they didn't put no they didn't do auto tune. Even though everybody thinks that they've done auto tune, what they've done is just that they sung it in different parts. In different parts, they just made layers of it to make it look like they actually done auto tune.
Especially that Galileo part.
Yes.
And then he goes higher. Galileo, higher.
Yeah. They sing at the top of their lungs, like they were doing it and everything.
And the way the lady, I was amazed that they did it. Yes. So I sat there when I watched the film myself, and I said, I want to hear my tune and I want to hear how they did it. And then when I watched it and I did it, I went, wow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then, remember, they doubted them, thinking that tune won't make no hit.
No, because it was over 6 minutes long, and like they at the time they had a process where they only could allow about 3 minutes worth of songs being on the radio.
Yeah.
So like, so they would say, no, you can't do that. But to be honest, I'm glad that they actually did that, because what they done is they broke that barrier for people to go ahead and make a song of that nature or that length to be on the radio.
And if you notice now, how many people actually remake that tune as a hit? I heard so many versions. I heard a hip hop version, I heard a Latino version, I heard this big version. But it still can't beat the original.
No.
But you know, it's a worldwide.
It's a worldwide thing. It's a worldwide thing. I mean, I was watching the film. I'd begun to study Queen, in particular Freddie Mercury, in terms of the way he was doing, and I was left sitting down there every single time thinking, imagine if he was still alive today, what kind of music he would have made.
You know what? It's not just for him. There's plenty of artists that's gone, like passed away.
Gone, yeah.
You can imagine, what would they do?
What would they have done?
What would they do?
You're talking like Biggie, Tupac, Left Eye of TLC, Aaliyah, like all these people, right? You're thinking to yourself, right? They've gone too soon. And you think to yourself, what kind of stuff would they make out now? I mean, especially with the Biggie Tupac thing that happened, and then the way that things have happened since then. I don't think no one actually knew how important they would have been right now.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have been important. But to be honest, right, I know that they paved the way for a lot of rappers to come through and everything else, right? But let's be real about this. They would have made some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
They would have made some. They would have made some interesting stuff. They would have crossed genres as well. They would have. They would have worked with people that they never thought about working with. They would have. They would have done something really special. To be honest, and to be honest, it just makes me miss them even more. That's why for me, when it comes to music now, it's so hard for me to like something now, because I want to take originality, I want to take authenticity, I want to take the fact that you're doing something and it's worth me listening to. You know, and that's like when we do making like something that you're doing it for the sake of it, just to get paid or whatever. Nah, I'm not interested in that. What I'm interested in is that they're gonna do something that's make me feel good, make me feel like I'm inspired and everything. That's why I listen to people like The Script, for example. They do some really interesting stuff because they can relate. They know how to get really to talk to people, and they can relate to something. I don't like to listen to somebody that like. You know?
There's not much originality now, and there's a lot of people sampling this, sampling that, and changing it around and taking, you know.
I mean, that's fine for a while.
It's fine for a while. You know, it's like I got a thing on my phone called Sampled, and it tells me who sampled of who. So I like to hear where they get the original from. I can sit down and listen to radio stuff, and I go, hold on, that's not yours. And somebody gonna look at me and go, how do you know? I said, just the way it's laid. And I can just go look on the thing and I go, yeah, I can see. And I can play the original to certain people. If you have, it's like, what was the one now? The most sampled person is James Brown.
Yes.
He's one of the most samplest person in the world. Is James Brown.
Yeah, and obviously with him. Without him, there would have been no Michael Jackson. Without him, there would have been no Mystical. If you know, you know. So I can understand when it comes to people.
There's loads of ladies without James. There would be no Michael Jackson or Prince.
Yeah.
And then you can lay it right down, and if you would, even though Madonna ain't gone, but Madonna laid the process for these girls to come out and do their thing.
Yeah.
Because look at Lady Gaga. And what's that mad girl? Miley Cyrus girl doing?
Miley Cyrus. We're leaving twerking in 2019. We're leaving that behind. I don't want no one to bring up twerking in 2020. We're off that.
Twerk.
I can't twerk to save my life. I'm sorry, but it's just mad with how things she came about.
Twerk don't work.
But to touch on the Miley Cyrus, I'm not dissing her or whatever. It's just that I think she's talented. She can sing. The girl can sing. It's just that at that time she did things right just to show the world that she's not Hannah Montana. That's it. That is it. I know it's not just me thinking that,
Hannah Montana gone bad.
It's not me that's thinking that. But we have to be real about this, because
it's true.
We have to be real about this, really, because the thing is though, with every single artist, right? I grew up. There's always something that kind of gets them losing their way a bit.
Losing? She lost it.
Well, but I'm just saying, with every single artist, almost every single artist has lost their way a bit.
Yeah.
Right, and because of the way that their lifestyle is, the way that they meet so many people so many times, and they come into certain people, and the way that they're dealing with people within the music industry, it's like the power, the struggle for success and fame and power and all that stuff. It's like it's unreal, but not unless if they got good people around them that they can take them further and they can get themselves into that stage.
She and her daddy.
Well,
her daddy. Don't break my heart, my breaky heart. Well, you know when them children, when you said this, that's what you say.
I actually wonder what he would have been able to say, but I don't think he would have said a lot in anything. I mean, he probably would have said like,
Pops ain't say nothing. Pops ain't say nothing.
If that was my mother would would just put a stop to that. If that was my mother. That's the thing. It's like Kanye West, for example. It's like ever since his mom passed away, it's almost like nobody can't tell him nothing. They made a song about that guy so many times. I didn't think that would come out well, but it did.
Sorry, Kanye. Sorry. Shouldn't laugh. Look.
Listen. I've rated what he done. Like in the first 10 years or so in his career.
Yeah.
Like what he done with the college dropout.
It's gone to gospel now, isn't it? It's gone to the church.
It's gone to the gospel. I mean, and that's fine, but I don't know. Like, how is he gonna bridge the gap between that?
To me personally, if he's gone into the church thing, I hope it's the real deal. I hope he's gonna go do a sneak dog by saying, "Never me turn Rasta," then go back to gangster rap. How did that work? No, I want to know. Could my man start going on the beat? What is his name? He changed his name. Snoop Dogg changed his name to
Snoop Lion.
That's it. Snoop Lion. Now, the man went to Jamaica and started going, boy, Snoop Lion there. They put him on a one-way ticket back to America.
But to be fair, he's not the first person to do that.
Snoop Lion, the ways.
He's not the first person to do that. I mean, he's not the first person to go to somewhere else and try to do something different. I mean, Drake, for example, he's come over here and he spent so much time over here.
Yeah.
He's like, I just heard War. Did you hear War?
I just got sent the new track today.
Yeah. And I heard it, and he was like, he's going grind, isn't he? The way he's talking about it was his grind, and I'm sitting thinking, is it looking like, you know?
He's mixed with a lot of UK artists.
He has. To be fair, he has. I mean, like, shout out to Drake. He's done a good job bringing back Top Boy. It's just it was a brilliant series and everything, and like I understand that he's looking to try and do something a little bit different and everything. I rate him as a rapper. When he first came in and he made Thank Me Later, and the music that came from that, and he was talking about what he was talking about back then, and I kind of respected that because at the time he was so humble.
He has got some good truth though.
But then, you know what I mean?
He has got some good truth though.
But yeah, like I just saw it, like he's not the first person to come and do stuff, like to do stuff, go somewhere else and do some new stuff.
One thing I would say, I always push out for people. There's a lot of UK artists. I have to make sure my own grown, especially in Birmingham.
Yeah.
Right, there's loads of artists, because sometimes I go to the Birmingham Music Awards and check out who's the talent and see what everything else is in there. There's so many talent in Birmingham that some of y'all don't know, because we try to get that push out there, you know.
Yeah.
You may hear London, you might know, but tell you something, Birmingham, remember, look, we got some artists come out from Birmingham.
Yeah, and like at the end of the day, at the end of the day, what people don't know is that Birmingham is, for example, like it's the home of dance music. For example, not many people actually know that, and we used to build the city on dance music. But to Adrian's point, we do have a lot of artists at this point where, you know, obviously they're unsigned and they're trying to get noticed and everything. It's always about going to London and trying to get done that way. I mean, look at Steph London. She's actually from Birmingham, believe it or not. She's actually from Birmingham, and she's been able to blow up in the way that she's been blowing up.
What's my girl, Lady? Is it Lady LaShaw?
Lady LaShaw?
The one that sings all the Queen speeches.
Oh, right.
She's from Brum.
Yeah.
You know? You have, what else? You have UB40.
UB40.
And you have Ozzy Osbourne.
And The Darkness.
There's so many that's come out of Brum and Austin, but you know, I got cousins that rap and all this stuff, and they're good. You know, or they sing and they're good. It's just the process of getting out there.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I keep telling all the young talent, to all the people out there, keep pushing, keep pushing. So no, one day you'll be noticed. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up. Just keep pushing.
That's what you're telling me.
I tell everyone, don't give up. You know, don't give up, and in the process, is out there. The world's your oyster. The world's your oyster. Seriously.
It's hard as it is nowadays. I mean, because at the end of the day, people will always look at Birmingham and it's like taking a bad rap, to be honest. And like, not many artists would come here to even perform and everything, because you hear the stories that they get jacked, they get themselves into trouble and everything. I thought, nah, just do a couple of shows and then they're gone. They're gone. They don't do something that's inside and whatever and whatever, you know. I mean,
you need to be here, man. You need to be here.
Remember when JLS came to town a few years ago? Remember? And they done this free concert in the middle of the town, and you got so many people that came in, and everybody more or less caused a stampede and everything. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, and it happened just outside Matthew Bolton, where it stood, well before it was built. And I remember because I was actually working at McDonald's at the time, and I was off that day. I was like, thank God I was off that day. But like, I saw what happened down there. I was like, whoa. I know that the demand to see people is there, but when things are not planned properly and they're not in there, that's when you're gonna put artists off from coming down and everything. So, like I just think that I do think that Birmingham stuff needs to be a lot better. If I was an artist, one thing I would always want to do is that I would want to be able to come here last to show that this is my hometown.
Of course.
And I would want to do something even bigger, special, and everything. If I was an artist, I would do something.
Save the best to last.
Save the best to last. You do it in your own city and everything, because at least then you know people are on the side.
You just remember where you come from. So it's like Birmingham, you grew up in Birmingham, and they're the one that put you on the, people around you put you there. Just remember that they're the one that put you there. So say the best to last. Say the best to last. But I tell you something about. All I know is that just music is a different, especially what I do. Especially with the DJing now. There's a lot of DJs out there and listening if you ask them. So respect to all the DJs then who I know. Respect to all of them.
Yeah.
There's so many names I can go through. I'll be here all day. That I know and watch and listen. This stuff, and especially in the DJ industry and stuff. I respect you all, man. Seriously, this is a big thing.
So what are your hopes for 2020 now with the almost coming to the end of the year, end of the decade?
It's just around the corner, isn't it?
Yes.
So I keep telling you, I'll see you next year. It's next week.
Next week.
I'll just say, I'll see you next year. It seems long away when I said that. I'll see you next year, yeah? It's had a long process, man, but you know what? I just want to make sure I'm alive and be happy. Because it's 2019 it was a roller coaster year, and I just want to make sure that I'm alive, breathing, people around me is alive, and everything, enjoying life, and everything else. That's more for me to just enjoy life, enjoy life as keep my head above waters and stuff, and just keep enjoying life. That's the most positive. Plus, that is a big plus. Look out for something coming soon. And you say, because it's 2019, but 2020, you will be seeing 2020 vision, believe me. That's all I can say to you. You will be seeing 2020 vision. But I'll give you like a slight hint, is what you see now, me and him. But I haven't gone deep into that.
But
I'll go deep into that.
But for me, 2020 is I want it to be a big year. 2019 was such a roller coaster year for me as well, because I had to deal with a breakup. Not going to go in too much into detail with it, but I had to deal with a breakup, and it was tough. Even Adrian knows. We've known each other for over 10 years now. We've known each other a long time, so we're always in dialect. We're always constantly supporting each other and whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, for me, I had to fall back into love with my life. I had to tear stuff down and just just kind of start again. And I wanted to do the right thing. So I went to the gym. Been working hard at the gym, and obviously the YouTube channel it's just been blowing up. I've got views. How
many subscribers you got now?
To this day, I've got 113 414 at this time. And I know it's good, but 2020 is going to look to be better, because I will be back with more Shakedown stuff, because obviously I want to be able to talk to more guests if I can, and I want to be able to do some more stuff concerning them, because this is the whole point of what I do on this channel, because I wanted to do something that would try to get around to talking to men, because us men, we don't talk about a lot of things.
You know what? So to culture. It's gonna. Boy, this is sweet in me. We talk to the camera and tell people how it is. I want to tell you how it is. Listen, I was talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
To my brother or something, I can't try to remember. And, alright, I know you got that program on TV, Loose Women.
Loose Women? Which is what this show was based on, to be fair.
And I know, say, if there's a program about me, I won't call it Loose Man, don't go.
No. A lot of people would say to me, like, why are you going to call it Loose Men? I was like, no,
don't sound right.
No, it don't sound right at all.
Even the name, Loose Women, Lego, loose. This is the word loose. That means just loose. Loose.
Even this also did get loose.
Yeah, you get loose. Nah, I won't call it.
Shout out to Lizzo, she did reply to one of my tweets, to be fair. I don't want to come and find me and she's like saying, what are you like beating me up on YouTube for?
Lizzo, yo.
I would date her though. Honestly, I would date her. Honestly, I would date her. Cause
listen,
she's high. She's like, she's my age as well.
You said black man blush. Yo, Lizzo. 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 Yeah, find me down.
Lizzo.
Anyway, could got myself.
He's gonna need another minute. He's gonna need another minute still.
Lizzo, anyway, Lizzo. Much love. If we ever could do a show similar to that, I tell you something, like in the men way, it can happen. It can happen, it would be good to talk about topics like that.
Yeah.
Get a group where we can talk topics and we can film just talk about things in general.
Yeah.
It'd be a good thing, so that that could be another project, you don't know, but coming through, but 2020 it's gonna be something, but Lizzo.
Lizzo. But like I say, we're doing 2020. Like for me, it's just I just want to be able to grow in life. I'm working as hard as I can to get out into the world and just like take it forward and everything else. As Adrian said, I've worked with him. I've been working in the NHS now for since 2013. I've been working in the NHS, and he's took me to working in two trusts really. Like it was three at the time, but it's now two, and I totally enjoy what I do, to be honest. He'll tell you, I totally enjoy what I do. I meet people every day, and they all have different stories, different backgrounds, and
it's a good, joyful job.
It's like enjoyable what we do, to be fair, because a lot of people would talk about the NHS. I mean, I know we're not supposed to talk so much about a job in the whole domain of things, but honestly, what you're seeing, what you're hearing on the news, we're not going to lie to you, it's happening. But the best thing what we can do is that we try to make the best of what we have, and we do things on a natural thing. Because I was discussing this the other day, Christmas Day, when I was at my brother's girlfriend's grandmother's house, and someone came up to me and asked me what it is I'm doing and everything, and I said to him, look, you have to have that natural, authentic care. You're not doing this because you're getting paid for it and whatnot. You're doing this because you're actually helping somebody. You're actually trying to make sure that
you do it for both, because you do it for patient care and to make sure you have a roof over your head.
Yeah.
But most of all, you're doing it for patient care and everything else, and that's why you enjoy it. That's what you enjoy it. Just doing what we can do and help others and everything else, and be there and everything else. And it's you know what? You have your no matter what job you have, you have your up and downs.
Yes.
You have your bad days, your good days, or whatever day. No one's perfect. No one's gonna be like, this and that. There's people out there like to do all that, they show off and do their things and everything. That's you. But as people would know, be and feel, that's how we just not, as you get what you see, what you get. Don't want to get ready for something to put on that thing and say, yeah, man, both said, you see. Take it, just start thinking, yeah, that's it. That's your charm. You know, just look at you're just smiling away, keeping everything good, everything else. But not at the end of the day, it's what you see is what you get. You know, in just as life is, in general, enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Just try and enjoy it. Just try and enjoy it. I mean, like if you come across myself or Adrian, or if you come across with both of us together, just know that you're in for a few laughs and a conversation, and we try to make things.
But you know what it is as well. What make it worse? My mouth. That's about a joke. I can start. I could go to fiance and one thing to him. Especially, you know what? Anytime he sees morning videos, right? And you see, you say, about types and goes, get to work. Or, what are you doing? And he goes, and you hear him, hey, just shut up, man. I'm not going.
He throws me off.
I say, I can put, what's that in the background there? Look over. And he look at it, and you see,
he throws me off.
Just put it out there.
He throws me off every time.
Just that's the way I am. Man.
Every time.
I can be like a joker sometimes. Some stuff I can. It's just naturally come out. You know, I just naturally come out with some stuff, and people go, "Oh, Adrian.
He does.
You're too much.
He does.
You're too much.
He does.
Or I can just come in and run into like this. Everybody good? Right.
I mean, to give you this example, the other day, he came up to me and some other guys, and he had something on his phone he wanted to show us, and he had that, and he showed me a YouTube. No, it was a video. And he went and was like, "Wom banani, wom banani, wom banani." He was like, "What was that?" And basically, it was two people, right? And they were singing that, and I was laughing all the way. Like once my shift finished and I went home, I was laughing because I never saw anything like that. So I've done some digging to find out what they were doing, and basically. They were church singers. They were singers in a church, and they started singing these kind of songs. And I was like laughing as to which one, like how they were coming up with all of that. It's just mad. The things that he comes out with sometimes, like it just kind of puts me on the floor laughing, and I'm not gonna get up sometimes. That's the way he. Happens. That's pretty much right. Explains our friendship right there. That's it. Every time.
I tell you something. The thing about I can randomly go look at that, and everybody's looking and they go, "What's that?" I said, "Look, put it back." Oh look, that's me. I can just randomly go, "You don't look good." How you put on that with that, or how your head look like that. And then look at this age, stop it, man. But no. It don't go. It don't go. I'm not just saying. So we can look at me and say now on the video, how did I put this top with this? It don't go. And I know, and then you put the comment in, it don't go. No, me, I'm gonna look for you. Oh gosh. If you want to find out, my number is 0786.
Don't give it the number. Don't give it the number.
Yeah, no, but see how I did it. 0786. Ding 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 ding.
Don't give it the number. Don't give it the number.
You know, I get my number. My number is 118. That's it.
118.
5 minutes. Come 5 minutes.
Yeah. Like you remember like back then when girls when you used to get numbers from girls and they did some fakeness to actually get their numbers. Remember the way that they did that?
I'll give the best joke ever. Whoa. Before catfish, I seen catfish. Before catfish, it was I saw catfish. I'm talking about 99, 2000 around that time.
Oh man,
I mean, I was in college, and we used to be on a thing called Black Planet and stuff,
yes.
right?
Yes, Black Chat.
And then
long time ago.
talking to the girls, and they saying, what's your name?
ASL, I remember
Yeah,
that.
remember them. And then we told the girl, send her get a picture, but them time you know more about phone camera. But she managed to send a picture through email to us and to know.
Yes, I
And we
remember.
told her, meet us at the ramp in town. Remember the ramp, the ramp in town, right?
Yeah. I mean, for those who don't know, like when we say the ramp in town, that's like it's like a slope leading into Grand Central as it's now known, but back then it was called the Palisades.
Yeah.
So.
And then the little steps used to go down to the bookie shop.
Oh, I don't remember the Waterstones that used to be around there. They used to be around there.
So we told her, meet by McDonald's.
Which is still there, by the way.
And I think HMV used to be next door. Well, HMV used to be along there too.
HMV?
Yeah, HMV used to be along by where JD and all that stuff. Yeah, HMV was there. We have to move it over to the new side.
HMV was down New Street, down that way.
There was two of them.
There was two at the time.
Yeah, there was one by Palisade and there was one by the New Street. There was two of them.
Yeah.
But then we told her to meet in the corner. My McDonald's. So we were saying, who's going to go up there to see if the girls? Yeah, so she good. Not me. And then I said, no, I'll go up. Then time, I said, shall I go up the ramp? Go up the ramp and just keep this. Just have this piece of paper. I just keep looking, like this with the paper, I just keep looking on. And I said, nah, let me go up the stairs. Do you remember the stairs on the side?
Yeah.
I'm there, going creeping up the stairs and go, like he's going up the stairs. And I look, and I think the girl described what she's wearing. I seen the clothes, but weren't the girl in this picture? I'm thinking, I'm not wearing glasses, but no, that's not right. So I went back down the stairs. Send my next virgin up the stairs. So we look. He said, nah, it can't be, man, that's not her. So I think when they went up and asked her, are you so and so? That asked the girl, because yeah. And I was thinking, oh, no. He come back as, nah, no offense, but the picture that she sent, I think it was her, but the head top. I think she said one running, but the head top, the girl has some bedtime plats. So for the K roll that you don't just put, is that the K roll when I put in and then I had to put the wig over?
Oh no.
It's one of them, and I'm thinking, nah man, this can't be the girl that did it. But you know what? Look at this Rebecca, you know, she was pretty and everything, but the head did not go. The head top did not go. I'm thinking, hold on. Nah, man. Unless you died to that too far, you know, looking back, I can understand. But that can't went down. You imagine that this is why this catfish and all that kind of thing, they're like, nah.
That's the thing, you have to be so careful now. You have to be so careful.
People need to stop this, man. You're there saying your life out to their things, say, yes, baby, we love you. Wow, this. Send me £10 for the account. Alright, be a ding. Yes. This how they do it, you know. Then man, they just yeah. How about me, you meet up? I got work, everywhere. But you know what? It's not just the one them can catfish woman too. You know them things. Be yourself. Be real. Just tell the truth. You know what? Truth was answered. Don't lie.
What do you think of the dating game nowadays?
Ooh. You asking me? Ooh.
Even though you're trying to put the application in, trying to date this off still.
Ooh. That's like an owl. Ooh. What time is it? Ooh. It's hard.
It is.
It's hard.
It is.
You know, the biggest thing when it's hard is the big capital T, trust. It's the trust and everything else, you know, and you know, there's a lot of insecurity and then there's a lot of this and then a lot of that, and you know, it's hard. It's a hard thing, you know. That's you know what, you know, know there'll be plenty of people gonna be watching this and they say, "Oh, I dated him," or "I seen you."
Yeah, it's gonna happen with me and everything.
That's, you know what? I don't care if you go watch it. I'm gonna say hello to all of you. Hello, ladies. How y'all doing? Hope you enjoying life. You know, so you know what? I've gone past it. You know what? You done the things. I've gone past all that. Enjoy life and then just do what you do, man. You got me. So that's what it is. I'm not taking a mic. I'm just being serious, man. That's it. Just enjoy life and everything. But you know what's hard? It's hard. It's a hard thing, you know. So you have to. As I say, you know what? One thing is, as I say, miss that look. If it comes, it comes. If you ask, you know, it's a bonus. If you ask, take day by day, and if you ask, you know,
day by day.
I know. You know what it is? I was watching Steve Harvey one time, and there was a couple been together for 10 years.
10 years.
She wants the wedding ring, but he's not ready for it.
Oh.
You know? But he said, you see, and it's true, ladies are on a timer. Remember, they want to be married at this.
Yeah.
Have kids at this. Have this time. Us men, we don't have timers.
No.
You know, we don't say, I'm going to be married by 20, have kids by 30, and then by 40, you know, but it's true what they said, ladies are on timers because they want to make sure in them time they want to do these stuff before whatever, you know. But it's true what they said, you know, ladies are on look at timers. But it's like, it's just, you have to, we just see, what you just see, that, you know, this, you know.
I think they in this day and age, it's hard. To be honest, it's even more harder now.
I want to, we can't do blind date.
Those ones. It's just that those ones are like, they're madman because people they're just fixing people off. It's just like
I could just about see no man go see what people want.
Like people like the fixing up thing, right? I to be honest, I don't know, man. It like for me, it doesn't work. I mean, because I like to try and know the person as much as I can, and I try and date them, and I try to, you know, just see if there's a connection going and whatnot. I try to do that and everything. But it's harder now to meet somebody. That's the thing. It's harder now to meet somebody. You can't meet anybody at work. You can't meet anybody in clubs, not unless they're drunk. And you've been in situations where you saw things as well.
You saw his face, look. Believe me, especially what I do, and I've been, I'm not gonna tell it on here, because it will be a shakedown, but some of the stuff and opportunity stuff that some of you ladies do, no, nah, I can't do it, can't do it. Look, if I go through some stuff and tell you stuff, the experience I've gone through, and then people that is, huh? Really? Nah. That's what you get. You know the ones. But I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Then I got them drunken love woman, them. When them drunken they play the love. That's what they do. I love you, DJ. Play my song. Oh, please. Oh, play. Yeah, man, play my song. That's the close my eyes now. Oh, close it up. Play my song, DJ. Oh, I love you. You know, you could be my husband. Yeah. Yeah. Just pay for one song.
For one song.
Sure. Yo, if that can work in the industry, then I'll pay. No, it's true. I'll go for the catalog. I'll go, let me pay some Barry White.
Oh, baby. But really, like, you can't meet anybody in clubs. You can't meet anything. So, really, you don't just meet people more or less online. And, you know, and even then it's hard. Because...
There's other places, but they don't, but it's just finding the way you need to.
I mean, to be honest, right, what I don't like in terms of the online dating is that you go on Tinder or Match or eHarmony or most likely Plenty of Fish. You go on a girl's profile. They put on probably like, not most. I would say some. Not gonna say all. They're not gonna like get into the whole category, but like some girls' profile. A girl's profile. You got a girl that's got 2 pictures, at least 2 pictures, and they would probably say, I can't be bothered to write anything that's about me and everything. So please message me, and if you message me, and if I don't reply, please don't take it for granted. Please don't take it to heart or anything. It's just that I don't think you're my type. Really? 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 I'm like, what would happen to just talking? What happened to just trying to see like if someone actually got something in common with you and everything else? This is why certain people go after a different person entirely, because they attract the same kind of people, and they go off and they try to attract somebody who's a bit different, a bit got that edge to them, got that whole pizzazz about them and everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I just think to myself, like, it gets harder. You can't really meet anybody as well because of sheer happenstance. Where if you're in a lift and you're talking to someone, and you get stuck in that lift, yes, then you could make a move and you could try to see what happens and everything. No, I'm not saying make a move, but you know what I mean, trying to talk to them and everything else and whatever. You try and say,
listen, you're stuck. But when you go make a move, you be like this. I won't get out of it yet, no. I won't get out of it. Is you doing it? So it's done. Why do people get stuck? You don't look around in 4 ways. How am I gonna get out? Get out. And then you got maybe the woman there panicking, go, please, I want to get out. And then you start talking, and then they just go, you hold on to each other. Yeah, you there say, you smell goody. I said, what you got on? This is from Victoria's Secrets. So Victoria's Secrets, I couldn't Victoria don't tell nobody. That Victoria's Secret, I couldn't Victoria don't tell nobody. Sounds better. Oh my God. Trust me, it sounds better than saying Victoria's Secret. I got Victoria don't tell nobody.
So if you were looking for somebody, what kind of woman are you looking for?
I'm not give that information on that. You know what? This is like I'm ready to go for a date, is it? Alright, ladies. If you want to talk to that can't, you won't work. You won't work. Seriously, man, you go, sis, it won't work. Like, maybe they tell you to sit instead of there and just start, hi, my name is Adrian. And then, I could never do it. It don't sound right coming out to me. Somebody goes, Adrian, I want you to go on and then tell yourself like,
I can see you doing speed dating, and you wouldn't have to. I can see you doing that, and then you got into 3 minutes to talk to somebody.
I sat down with my friend on the back one. He went on the speed date, and I'm sat there thinking, nah. Nah. It just went quick. So I think this guy goes, 3 minutes, bam. Hi, my name's Adrian, nice to meet you. So what do you do? Oh, working at working at NHS. But I think I said, so what do you like? Bing, next. You're thinking, oh, Dad, I just want to get to know this woman. Yeah, to know that. I'm like, yes. Take on the back on for you. Too much is the one that you like as well, or you sit the one you like, and then something gone with it, or gone with it. You think your face is looking. You feel dread. You're thinking, you took my girl, man. Look, my girl. Come like Michael Jackson, Paul McCartney. Doggone girl is mine. You get me? You get me? It's not. You know what? I'm crying. Anything else? But you know what? there's different ways of this dating. And that speed date I couldn't do speed, you know. Speed too fast for me.
Oh man, it's just like I think what it is. It's just hard as well. What about TV shows? Like Take Me Out, for example.
I was about to get into that. Right, listen. There's so much this dating thing on TV, right? And there's one particular show. Nah, catch me. That naked one.
Oh, Naked Attraction.
Not me, Madrid. You stand there with your thing hang off. And the woman there looking go, nah, I don't like the shape of that one there. Don't like the look of that one there. Nah. And then the same with the man go, nah, man, look at her thing, you know, not good, you know, let me. No.
I can't see myself doing I can't see myself doing that.
You can keep your hair on.
I can understand the concept and everything because but level with me on this one.
Leave that between the four walls.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But like, I get it because like they want to try and like understand if there's a connection once you see them.
Yeah.
Without the clothes on, and then you go on a date and try and see if it's going to be work without them, work with them on.
But sometimes it work without it and work with it, and you know you better just make it between the four walls and see it, and if it, not live when the whole us one can see that actually. Imagine you see somebody on the show, you know,
yes, that'd be mad. That would be mad.
I said, no, Bridget. No.
That would be mad. That would be.
Take me out for that. Take me out the one with Paddy. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? Let me ask you this question. If you was on Take Me Out, what tune would you play to come down that lift?
Oh my days. It's got to be something. For me, it would be something that's purposeful. It would mean something that would be like, say that I'm in business.
Did you choose what song?
Do you know what I would do? I'll probably come down to It's All About the Benjamins. That's what I would probably do. It's all about the Benjamins. I come out there, and I'm like, yeah, get the crowd moving and singing.
I'm coming. It's all about the Benjamin, baby.
Yeah.
No man, they're not coming and lifting. I'm just my face in the back to the crowd and then turn around. Yo.
No,
me no. Oh. I'll come now with Barry White. It's Ecstasy. If you lay night, it's Ecstasy. If you lay like next to me, something like that. Something that raw.
Something I would do something purposeful.
Yeah, personally, something or some James Brown.
Oh, they were like, get up off with that thing.
Yeah, trust me. That's me, man. Just coming, just coming there, and then he said it. Imagine it was I ladies, my name's Adrian, I'm from Birmingham. I don't even know what we made up if that ever happened. So ladies, what do you think? First round.
That was funny. I'll tell you what was equally funny. There was this gentleman on there, right? Bless him. There was this gentleman on there, and he was about to do this poem. He wrote this poem, and before he could utter a word, lights out. I thought that was harsh. That was so harsh. It was brutal. I was laughing for a while as well, bless him. But like,
I said, that guy never reached the first round. And it's like, oh, in the middle of his video stopped.
Oh my god.
Video stopped. But the way this man was talking, kind of aggish, and the woman, then we don't sound right. So the woman just say, yo.
Do you kind of get thinking that like women aren't picky these days?
We both are, yeah. Men and women, we both picky, man. Because we are picky for ourselves to know what we want. And then ladies say when they're picky, don't know what they want as well. We both like, you know, as when I say, start pick a tea, pick up, you know, keep it clean. It's hard. It's hard stuff. But but as I said, take me out. Remember seeing a black and blind
date? That was the one. That was one. It made certain careers as well. Certain people as well.
Yeah.
That was all appeared on there.
What about that dinner date? And what's the one that got to the restaurant?
That's if you can cook though.
Cheese.
That's if you can cook.
You boil up hot water.
That's if you can cook. That's what I mean.
Can't boil about it because what's the first course, peas and toast.
How about first dates? Would you go on that?
I would go on that, I would go. It's something, I don't know, something, and plus, I will offer to pay as well. I will go, yeah. I'll offer to pay, And then after, yeah, we can go for a drink. That's if we get that after. So then you just go like this, you see them go, I don't like it. I don't like it, don't like. They got in the taxi, I see the one girl left them under the table.
Oh, that's
the man still sitting there thinking, where's she, man? Every time she gone.
The worst, that's the worst thing. That's the worst thing. Leaving a date hanging, like just leaving them and just going about their business and things.
I'm not being like sexist or anything like this, but I know, say, if a man did to you, woman, did they? We won't hear the last of it. So those months we just go, and I'm gone. No wonder. I can't imagine myself looking for. So where was you? Are you never standing for? Huh? You won't come back to me though. I have to go like this. Okay, cool. And if they phone or anything and say, sorry, I said, don't worry about it. I'm good. That's the. I feel I'm too unfair like that. I feel, as my mum said, I wear my heart on my sleeve and all the stuff like that. The stuff, but I can't be. See, arguments, that's what I can't deal with, man. That's I'm a person just walk away. I can't deal with that, man. Can't deal with no headache, can't deal with the shouting and everything else and like that. It's not me. But when you get stood up, it's not a nice thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just.
That's a nice thing.
It's not. It's just.
Imagine you crawl outside.
Imagine if you have no car and you had to take the bus all the way home.
Far.
And you come far. You come far. Like I'm talking like another city or another town just to be able to meet this person. And you're there having to wait until. That bus to go, just train or
just you
whatever.
And God.
Just you
just
waiting.
You and God, that's a wait. Yes, sir.
Waiting, man.
And you see that breeze go.
And the thing the weed thing goes all around. That's when you know you're truly alone.
And you do that. Oh, you always get that. Oh, little post. Yeah.
That's just crazy. That is crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, right? Like I said, dating nowadays it is hard. It's harder now. I mean, I meet so many people in my job anyway. I meet so many people. I always ask them like, how did they work? How did they do it? Because they get together for about 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, and I'm like, I don't know how they managed to get them things done. Some of them tell me they can mold somebody they can mold somebody, and you can see their differences. But then they tell me it's about communication. They tell me about trust. They work at it.
Yeah, because but them years, like my grandparents, so there was no YouTube or the media and kind of thing. There's no disturbance.
No.
There's no media, nothing. There weren't much TV neither. All there was that to communicate was just to talk. Go sit to somebody, knock on the door, and talk. Travel so far, knock on the door, hello, how you doing? That was it. A lot more community that way than actually what we do now. Don't want to phone people, find out what's going on, but there's a lot more now. It's harder. But no, you sometimes you go to somebody. Oh, I'll give you a call later. You ain't calling them. Unless it's something really important. Or if you go to somebody, yeah, long time, man, how you seeing? Yeah, let me take your number, yeah, man. I'll call you. That number's still in that phone book there from that time you put it in there. Sounds bad.
It is bad.
Sounds bad.
It is bad. I mean, it is bad. I mean, I think obviously as we go into this new year, this new decade, the thing is though, like there's certain things that we need to kind of think to ourselves. We need to get better at. We need to be able to get better at not just dating, but within life in general. Because we have to kind of say to ourselves, like, listen, if we come into this new thing now, where we have to start elevating ourselves.
Yeah.
We need to start being better. We need to start looking better. We need to start kind of looking at certain people and look at them for who they are, what they believe in, and having that pride amongst yourselves. You're not choosing the certain people that you're dating or want to be friends with or whatever for the sake of things. You want to do it because you can see something in them. That's what people need to come into 2020.
I think that's the one thing that people need to know is when you get to know the person, and is that you know deep down in your heart that person is the one for you. You got that deep gut feeling. You're thinking, oh, yeah, man. She's the one for me. Really, that's the one, I can feel it really. Sometimes you can feel it, but it's hard to explain how you feel. Because you feel that tingle all over you, that little Then
you wake up in the morning, you're smiling and
smiling.
You're
smiling, you're breakdancing.
You're smiling, you're coming to work, you're coming to work this time, and
you're skipping the walk.
They're skipping the walk.
You're thinking,
you're skipping the walk, and you're smiling and everything. You don't care something bad's happened, or and you just got that grin on your face. I had that myself. I had that myself, and I remember going into work. I remember going to work one day, and I had that smile on my face and everybody, and everybody came to me and said, what's wrong with you? What's happening? It's like, I'm like, nothing. Yeah. Just knowing that life is good.
Yeah. You look, you get that thing. What did you get last night? Over a smile, over like a walk. The thing of the other way, I'm thinking, nothing, I'm good. So what are you there feeling all?
Just nothing.
It's just
nothing. It's just nothing. Until you meet somebody that and then they think, oh.
Yeah, but you can't win. So we come and work off. Oh, what's with you now? You upset you? And then they're thinking, nobody. So what, fix your face then? Then when you fix your face, what did you get last night, eh? Mr. Man. It's funny. You can't, that's it. So next time, I'm not coming at this. So after you fix your face, yeah man, I've got something else mine. It don't work.
It don't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And then coming to work with a screw face, and that happens, and
the screw face, be happy in your head. Right?
You can't do that. You can't do that.
You good?
The screw face is like.
You alright, mate?
You get people just getting with the worst thing, possible, I'm not that persona, and putting on a front when all of a sudden that it was the opposite that's happened. And I get it. People don't like talking about certain things.
Yeah.
They don't like doing that. I get that. They don't like to be able to come out and say something that's going to get them into a bad light and everything, because it's the way that people do things and whatever. But if it was me, because I'm more or less transparent, right? And anybody who knows me will tell you, I'm the same privately, publicly. Yes, I keep secrets and whatever. I keep stuff to myself. It's not everything that people need to know. But I'm the same publicly, privately, and socially. I'm pretty much the same. There's no two-dimensional, three-dimensional kind of layers of characters that's in my being and everything. There's nothing like that. But if I'm rolling up to work and like if that happens to me, boy, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be feeling like I'm on top of the world and everything. Nobody's gonna bring me down. No one's gonna like do that. Not unless
as I know from, see, I'm a person. You know what? As I keep saying, as I said earlier, music's in my blood. See, I always quote feelings for myself with songs. For you just said, I'll quote the song. Can't nobody gonna take my pride. Can't nobody gonna hold me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. That's how I know.
Yes.
That's how I know. You have to keep on moving. Nobody gonna take that from you. Nobody ain't gonna take it from you. No. Nobody gonna hold you down. Oh no, I'm gonna keep on moving. Right. Seriously, that's me. Just keep keep the commotion going, you know, and then, you know, you turn that to this and your body just start going like this and you go, hey, that's it. And your body start, wow, I start moving over. No, I'm not sure no dance move now. That's anything else. That's how you feel inside. You feel really good,
you
man.
You feel nice. You feel irie.
You feel just cheese.
Irie.
Yeah, that's you go like this pass over your head. You think, yeah. Like that's you start jumping like, yo.
Yes.
Yeah, man, seriously.
Yeah, yes.
But
at the end of the day, I always come up with this thing called lately I've been putting out this hashtag called that feel good vibe, and it's one of those things that it's not a mantra. It's not a hashtag for me. It's more or less a mantra, and it's like it's my MO. To be honest, I have to have that feel good vibe.
Yeah.
Unless, because not every time I'm gonna get down about things and everything else. Because we touched on earlier, like what got me down earlier this year and what got me to come back and everything. So it's just more or less important now to just like you know believe everything and just like do things and everything. So yeah, it's just all about being cool about it.
As I'll just say, and I feel say. 2020, it's just that number, 2020. It's going to be a process, but that's how life is going to be. So, I don't know what 2020 will be for you or for myself, but you tell me, let me know what 2020 will be.
So, yeah. So, people, we're going to leave it there because this man has got another set to go to.
Yo, listen.
So,
the reason why I'm closing my eyes at the moment, I'm just thinking, what I'm gonna do for this set here, because I can't just go like this. It makes go.
And then all the comments people are going like, why is he doing nodding enough?
No, yeah. Why is he nodding enough? I said, no, I'm not tired. I'm wide awake. I feel fresh today. Seriously, I feel good. Because I've done the 50th Shakedown with this guy here. 50 shows. 50 shows. I didn't even think I got that thing, but 50 shows, 50. Yeah, it's just mad how I've done that. What was it? Over a year ago? Think about it. It started when, even though I do some of it, and then goes, when you start doing more encouraging videos, well, I can be asked sometimes. It sounds bad, but I mean, I start out saying, big up people and make them feel good in the morning and everything, and I just like to encourage people and get the motivation going on them. So that's confused. Like I listen when I'm watching videos all the time, so you get to me more to listen to what the topics and everything. But come on,
50 shows. So yes, people, we are going to leave it there. And
50 Shades of Black.
50 Shades of Black. That's a film. That's a film.
Alright then.
It wasn't.
50 Shades of Rayden for you. You get me?
50 shows, it's been 50 shows. Here's to another 50. Yeah, so in 2020, I will be back with more episodes of Shakedown. Hopefully, there will be some new stuff that's going to be added onto my YouTube channel, as well as the quick rants is going to still be there, and also the real talks, they're still going to be there. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Obviously, every single episode of Shakedown is on there, as well as previous videos that I've done as well. I've done my Michael teach from Samuel College. It's up there, and a lot of people have always said, "No, you do your dancing videos and thing and everything." I just done those videos because I felt good doing what I was doing, and you know, if it gets you smiling and laughing about it, that's great. You know.
Don't ever asking me to do no dancing. Ask me because I start thinking of stuff back in the 80s, doing I'm gonna body popping and all them business.
You never know, man. You never know. It could happen. It could happen.
We do know. We don't know.
It could happen. It could happen.
I'll leave it for 2019.
So yeah, we're gonna leave it there, people. Please do subscribe to my channel. Give a like on this video if you like what I said. Don't forget to comment on the stuff. Please to check out Adrian's sets. Tell people where you're gonna be. What do you know?
New Year's Eve. I'll be in Wednesbury, MJ's. I'll send the information up on the caption at the bottom. If you have feeling got nowhere to go, New Year's Eve, MJ's Wednesbury, look it out. I'm there every Friday night. Could be there alongside my friend DJ Taxi as well. We just spin, you know what, we spin all them tunes and make everybody just dance and bubble. You know, just make sure you enjoy the night, and that's how it is. Wednesbury. Just like some far from over there we usually. Where's it called? MJ's Bar and Grill. You can find it in Google. It's MJ's like Michael Jackson, but it's not called Michael Jackson Grill and Bar. But MJ's Bar and Grill. Wednesbury, that's what I will be every Friday, spinning the tunes and everything else, you know, DJ Rayden. You know, on the side I got my other baby Sean and everything. Yo, it's just party vibe, man. That's it. You have to shake it, man. Shake it.
Why your body, girl?
Oh, I seen enough of that last night, but not going there.
I tell you one thing, when I was in Jamaica, man, and I was like, there were the parties and everything, and I seen the girls left, right, and centre, especially the entertainment people, like Chocolate, for example. Boys, oh god. If she's watching this, like, shout out to Chocolate. She's like crazy still. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask. But like, all the entertainment people like Ryu, Montego Bay, like, you know who you are. Shout out to you guys. You made my holiday extra special when I was out there in the summer. So yeah, big up to you guys and just doing that and everything. But yeah, that's her name. Well, I don't know if that's her actual name, but yeah, Chocolate. So yeah, we're gonna leave it here right now, people.
The Cadbury's.
Oh god. Cadbury's.
I don't know chocolate. What are Cadbury's?
I don't even know she even knows Cadbury's, but like.
Then. Call it what do you call it? Milo.
Milo would probably do. Milo does everything. Oh my days! I never even tasted Milo, you know. Chocolate jam's nice. Chocolate nice.
You've not tried that chocolate Milo yet?
I don't think so. I don't think I did. I don't think I did.
I could have more of you.
One thing I did try though, Magnum.
The drink?
Yeah.
What did you
It was nasty.
What?
It was nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it sent you somewhere else.
He did it for me. He had to try it a little bit. I was dead to do it to me.
Lie. Magnum mixes it's all the chocolate. And they were the chocolate.
Do you know what I was drinking?
You see the chocolate.
Do you know what I was actually drinking? I drank oh god.
The sun, the
Pink Passion. Pink Passion I was drinking.
What about Son, the Father and the Holy Ghost?
The ones that they got the Jamaican colours, like the red.
The Son, the Father, and the Holy Ghost. That's what the man named it out there to me.
I didn't drink those. No, I didn't drink those. The Pink Passion was nice though.
You see the Holy Ghost?
I drank those.
See
I drank those. I drank those.
In the place of bubbling, saying, "Woo!" See
like,
that the Holy Ghost took this. Woo!
all of that stuff will be up for another video. So yeah, we're gonna leave it here, people. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. My thanks to Adrian for popping up on my 50th episode of Shakedown. I'm going to be back in 2020 with more episodes of Shakedown. You can promise it will happen. And do subscribe to my YouTube channel. It means the world. Please drop a like. Don't forget to comment and please share. Like, you know, share my stuff. Share it to who you know and everything. Get the word out.
Spread it like butter.
Spread it like butter. So we're out, people. Yeah. So I hope you guys had a great Christmas and New Year's.
Have a blessed New Year, man.
New Year 2020. It is on. I cannot wait. I've got so much stuff coming your way, and I'm looking to just like, you know, work hard at it. So yeah. It's all gonna be it's gravy, man. It's gravy. It's gravy.
Trust me, I judge Benson to say it'll be 2020 vision. You know, the old school tune there, man. Trust me. 2020 is gonna be the one, man. Seriously, but have a blessed New Year, peeps.
Yeah. So we're out on this one, people. Like in a bit, people. Stay safe, stay strong. We out.
Abba like Shabba.